Hello everybody, this is Deanna with Food Bank Beautiful, and this video is just a bunch of snippets about the little things that I do during the day. I think it covers last Friday to today. There was a couple days where I wasn't able to film because sadly I'm not feeling my best, but here I am. All right, buckle up. If you see things you're not interested in, just fast forward through it, or you can cut me off in the middle. It's okay. All right, I will see you a little bit later. I did go to a mini food bank today, and I will post that video separate. All right, you guys, have a great day. These are the potatoes that I would like to deal with today. I have a bag of reds that I got from the food bank that are heavily sprouted, but the potatoes are still nice and firm. So I'm going to go ahead and can those. Over here, I have a bag of potatoes that I purchased maybe a week ago when I was completely out of potatoes and hadn't seen potatoes for a visit or two. And then I have this bag of Yukon Golds, which are so beautiful. But they're starting to sprout too, so I'm going to go ahead and can all of these potatoes. I'm guessing maybe I'll get 6 quarts out of this, maybe a little less. So we're just going to get to it. I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee and peel these little momos while I sit on my fat butt and watch my birds play outside. That's my Easter. I love my Easter. I'm quite satisfied with my Easter. All right, I will keep you posted. I believe this video is going to be just little snippets of the things that I do in the next few days. Some canning. I got to can some sweet potatoes. And then I have to unpack and I have to clean. So, and I've got a bunch of seeds to plant and strawberries to dig up outside. So I'm glad I found the strawberries though, because wow, I used to have beautiful strawberry beds, and it's funny, but where my strawberry beds were, there's not a strawberry to be found. But clear across the property on the other side, there's a ton of strawberries, and I never had strawberries there, ever. So I'll take what I can get, people. So this video is just going to be a mishmash of everything moving forward for the next few days. These are the red potatoes. You can see that I've peeled them. I'm going to go put them in a bowl of water and let them just soak for a while I move on to the next batch. I took out those potatoes and I'm going to go ahead and plant those. I have a large container. I've got soil, I have steer manure, I have compost. There's no reason why I can't. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm debating whether I'm going to plant the whole potato or if I'm going to cut the potato into 2 areas where the sprouts are and then let them dry up and seal overnight and then plant them tomorrow. And I am honestly contemplating these potatoes that have also sprouted. I have the room to plant them, so I'm kind of thinking, why not? Okay, I finished this. I ended up with 6 quarts of potatoes and 2 pints of potatoes, and you can see that those are still piping hot. But anyway, those are done. And in my pressure cooker right now is 4 quarts of sweet potatoes. So that's very good. I got 4 boxes unpacked. I was able to do some vacuuming in Grandma's room and a load of laundry and dishes at least once. My kitchen is a fright now, but I'll have to address it tomorrow. All right, It is 11 o'clock my time, and that's in the PM, but I finally did get this canning done. So I have 4 quarts of the sweet potatoes. I did have some siphoning on those 2 in the back, but I think it'll be okay. I think as long as it's more than half full of liquid, it should be fine. So I'm going to let those cool tonight, and then we'll see how they do. Of my potatoes, 2 jars didn't seal. So they are in the refrigerator, and I'm going to make a hash tomorrow and see how those potatoes turned out. All right, that's it for today. I'm going to go to bed. And that beast is probably going to sleep somewhere on the bed. Oh my God, she's so spoiled, you guys. I can't even stand it. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. I think it's around 10 o'clock. I have been up for maybe an hour and a half, and I have played with my chickens. You can hear them right over there. Salah Hadeen has been throwing little tantrums all morning. Every time I check on her, she looks fine. She's not cold. Nobody's picking on her, but boy, is she having a heyday. So for a while, I just spent some one-on-one time with her. Sissy is magnificent. Of course, she stayed the night with me, and I just loved it. I know I'm a freak, but I wish that my husband could tolerate a house chicken. Oh, I do. Yes, indeed. Okay, so Sissy's doing good. You can probably hear the chickens, like I said, in the background. Grandma is up. She's had a cup of coffee, but I'm going to make us a big breakfast this morning. So let me show you what I'm going to do, and then I'll just include a still shot of the finished product. We're going to make a farmer skillet today. Oh, well, hold on. I'm missing one of the ingredients. Okay, I mean, would it be a show on my channel if I had everything ready to go when I said? Now, I can't remember if I showed you yesterday's eggs. This is, I think, all the eggs that I received yesterday from my chickens. So we've gone from 2 to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 eggs in there, but I'm wondering if one was just left over from the day before. So I did go out and feed all my chickens, and I noticed somebody had laid an egg in an unusual place, and it was one of those paper eggs. And of course, that is not an egg that anybody can eat. The shell, the membrane around it was broken, so it'll just decompose. But what that tells me is that one of my last chickens is starting to lay her eggs, and sometimes it takes a day or 2 to get a nice hard shell, and then all is good. I will keep my eye on that. If I think they don't have enough calcium, I will go and buy some oyster shell. I can give them the eggshells, but I'm swamped for the next few days, and I just don't think that's something I can put on my plate. All right, let's talk about breakfast. We are going to use food bank eggs this morning. And the reason being, I have a dear friend who wants eggs again from me, and I need to save my eggs to sell to her. She's lovely. I love this woman. She is so amazing. Oh, you'll probably hear me talk about her a lot because I'm really quite fond of her. Okay, so we have food bank eggs. I'm going to use food bank cheese. I'm going to use food bank onions. I'm going to use food bank peppers. And I'm going to use my canned potatoes. I want to see how these turned out texturally because I over parboiled them. And I'm a little bit worried if they will just turn into mush. And if so, I will empty those jars out because there's nothing I can do with them if they're mushy and soft. But I will mix some yummy, yummy ingredients with them and feed them to my chickens. Now, raw potatoes are a no-no for chickens. Cooked potatoes are just fine. At least that is my understanding. Okay, I am just going to include a still picture of the finished product. Got a ton of things to do today. I'll try to give you little snippets of some of the things I get done, but it's a lot. Grandma's room needs attention. I need to change her sheets and put on her bedspread that she got from New Mexico. My living room's a disaster. I have at least 3 loads of laundry that I have folded. Yes, indeed. Girl folded them, but did she put them away? I've got 2 crates of chickens over here in my living room. They're going to need some attention. I need to vacuum and make sure that my floors are, you know, spotless because Sissy is in the house and she's a chicken. She tries her best, but sometimes I have to go and pick up a little marble. So to me, it's 100% worth it. I can see where it would be freaky to most people. All right, you guys, go enjoy your morning, and I will see you when I see you, okay? All right, ta-ta. Well, Chitty has demonstrated her ability to get out of her crate, to fly across the living room and land on my knee. Chitty, are you just showing your butt to people? Let's get a side view. Chitty. Chitty, what are we doing? Are we being a good girl or what? After I eat breakfast and do a chore or two, I will move these chickens outside. It's a tiny bit cool, but if I wait another half hour, 45 minutes, it should be perfectly pleasant to them. So Chitty is right here, and Sissy is right there. Sissy is fantastic. I love Sissy. Hello, Sissy. Anyway, I just thought you'd want to see that my chickens now think they're full of it. And they want to fly around the kitchen and the living room. Well, actually, none of these babies have made it to the kitchen. But this one, Tancred, Bridget Butterball Jones, Fatty Panties, and one of the Nefertiti's. There are 4 chickens that come out and fly around a little bit. Mostly stay on the edges of their coop, but we know that that's not going to last. Anyway, I thought you'd want to see this beauty. You want to say hello? Do you want to say hello? Oh, she doesn't think so. There she is. There she is. Hello, pretty. Hello, pretty. You're so nice. You're so good. You're so pretty. All right. This is my life, people. This is why I'm not going to get anything done today. Oh my God, I can't even say that. I have a ton of stuff to do. These are the sweet peas that we planted in jugs, and I just put them into the greenhouse, and sometimes they were outside. And this is what I'm going to replant today. These are looking spectacular. I love them. Okay, from that seed jug, we got 20 starts of sweet peas. And that is very nice. And these are flowering sweet peas. I want them for the flower, not for the pea. They should be white, but we will see. So that is done. I've been saving my cans for a while from what I eat, and now I'm repurposing them just to be little pots. Okay, we got 12 nasturtiums out of that jug that we planted back in January. And you can see I have made use of empty containers, my yogurt containers, and some juicy juice cups of Grandma's. I've just kind of been throwing things in a big bag, thinking I would plant stuff in them as I was able. So we've got those. I'm going to go ahead and put those, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Outside or in the greenhouse, I can't tell. Hey, Grandma, how you doing today?
I'm bored right now.
Oh, are you bored because you haven't been to go see your birds?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're probably doing all sorts of things, and here I am.
Are you talking about the chickens or your wild birds?
Either one.
Well, the chickens are all on the deck doing very well.
Oh, good.
Sissy's having a blast. The wild birds are fine. They're coming in to eat throughout the day. So she has not been able to come out and watch the birds for about a week.
Yeah.
Because there was no place to move her in the living room. I can't get her wheelchair in there at the moment. So it's been a little bit of a downer. But we think maybe tomorrow or the next day.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
It'll be, I don't think it'll be today, but it'll be tomorrow or the next day. The next thing I want to show you is, I don't know where the sheets are that match this yet, but Grandma got her pretty comforter from New Mexico, and then she has gotten her gorgeous pink flamingo. That little green monster that you saw was a gift from Nina, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Grandma had she had 2 caretakers in New Mexico that helped me a little bit. One was Nina and one was Rebecca, and they were absolutely lovely to Grandma. So she's got some of her personal things starting to come in. She's got 2 boxes on the outside of her door that I haven't touched yet, and she's got 2 boxes in here, and I'm sure there's more than that. So, Grandma?
Yeah?
Are you going to be good today?
Well, I'll contemplate.
Just say no. Just say no, darling. Tell the truth.
But why?
But
no,
why?
I'm not going to be good today. I'm going to not be good today.
I don't know if I can show this, but if I can, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There it is. She's got a beautiful lilac tree right outside her window. The foliage is out, and so we should start to see blooms on that in about 30 to 45 days. Yeah, that's lovely. And there's the front of our house outside of Grandma's window. And I have some flowers to take care of, but I haven't even gotten that far yet. Okay, Grandma, do you want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye, everybody. Be good.
Bye-bye, everybody. Be good. That's for you guys, not for her.
Absolutely.
All right, ta-ta. Okay, I'm just showing you this because this is real life. My house is a wreck. I have a massive load of laundry right here and a second massive load right here. Yeah, 2 big, fat, massive loads. Okay, the first load from the bathroom is in the wash machine. Wow. Okay, this is what I'm having to make do with as far as taking care of my seeds. It's a lot of work. It's labor intensive, but you know, we do what we can do. So over here is an nasturtium right here that I planted a few weeks ago from seeds that were in there, and they just got too big. Over here, right here, are I have 2 dahlias in that pot. One has bloomed, one has not. This is the dahlia right there. And that's the other dahlias right there that haven't bloomed. On top of their pots, I put some of the cosmos that we took care of, or I took care of yesterday. I think I ended up, well, let me show you. I ended up with a ton. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 23. So 29. I have 29 Cosmos starts. Now, I don't expect all of them to get to full growth because we're having to do the best we can. Actually, I said 29, but here are 5 more. In the bottom half of their jug, I replanted them. Over here are the sweet peas that we took care of, and they're doing good. And over here, 4 out of 5 nasturtiums don't look like they're doing good. So we may have some losses there. And I don't know that there's anything I can do about it. Their soil is wet. They've gone through a little bit of trauma. So I'm going to think that I'm going to lose those 4 and we'll just be happy with this 1. Okay? Over here are a bunch of dahlia tubers right there. And I looked at them last night. There's probably 5 I can plant in a pot that size. And then you can see my seed trays. This is a bunch of flowers. We have white stock. What is that one called? White stock. Cosmo called Apricot Lemonade. Amazing Gray, which is a beautiful gray poppy. Marguerite Hollyhocks. Rose Mallow. I love Rose Mallow. And Peony Dutch Asters. The Cherry Jewel Nasturtiums is what I had to pull out of there because they were too big. These are the seed trays that I planted on yesterday. And if I can read the labels, a flat white pumpkin, cucumbers, jalapenos, Turkish eggplant, a mini melon, more cucumbers, red jewel nasturtiums, and Tom Thumb lettuce. Over here is the giant poppy with the rattle, more cherry jewels, more rose mallow, more amazing gray, baby booze. That's a pumpkin, I think. Queen lime, no, that's baby's breath. Queen lime nasturtium, vinca, and black hollyhocks. All right. So I spent a lot of time yesterday getting these 2 seed trays prepared and then dealing with all of those. It was incredibly time consuming, but you have to do it if you want your flowers to come out. I have one more seed tray, I think. Let's go over and take a look at it. This is most of my vegetables. So there's 3 kinds of pumpkin in here. Let me turn it so I can see. Can you see that, you guys? 3 kinds of pumpkin. Fairy tale pumpkin. I can't read the label. 3 kinds of pumpkins. My peppers have just come up today. They were not up yesterday. So that's good. Okie dokie. That's it. That is my glorious seed room. Hello everybody. This is Deanna with Food Bank Beautiful. It is Thursday, about a quarter to 5, I'm guessing. I haven't made any progress on this video for a few days. I just have not been feeling well. Not feeling terrific even as we speak, but I am powering through. Plus, my husband is home and he is lovely. I ran out of energy to clean some of my messes, and he came home to a really bad messes in the kitchen in the living room, on our bed, and in the bathroom. So he just told me not to worry about it, just, rest. And he cleaned it all up for me today. So he's a little honey bunny. Plus, I want to show you something else, but I don't know where I put it. Okay, I see it. I'll come back. Okay, my husband brought me home a surprise, and I love it. We used to buy these all the time at Costco, probably for the last 10 years. And then it seems like the Costco here in our area in Washington and the Costco that we used to go to when we lived in New Mexico, which was in El Paso, has not carried these for a long, long time. Like at least, we were in New Mexico for 2 years. So I'm saying at least 3 years we couldn't find these. So he brought me these California Julienne sun-dried tomatoes, and I can't tell you how happy I am with this. Now, did he bring me one? Yes, he did. Did he bring me two? Indeed, he did, but it was 2 cases. So I'm going to put them on my shelves. They'll keep forever, and because I love to cook with sun-dried tomatoes. I make all the time sun-dried tomatoes and eggs, sun-dried tomatoes and potatoes. I make pasta dishes. It's just so yummy. You can put them in anything and it just elevates it. So yes, Honey Bunny, not only did he clean my house, he brought me sun-dried tomatoes. So let's give him a hand. All right, don't make his head swell. Okay, and then I want to show you something lovely that I found as I unpacked this week. It is my Fiesta Ware red deviled egg plate. Yeah, it feels good to have some of the things that I love in the house. Now we have tons of stuff to unpack. Whoops, that's my stove. Hold on. Oh, I guess it turns itself off. Okay. The next thing I want to show you is this, because you saw it in a food bank haul from last Friday, I believe. This is the meatloaf, green bean, and mashed potatoes. And I'm going to cook that tonight because my energy level will allow me to turn the oven on, put this on a cookie sheet, put it in the oven, and come back for it 45 minutes to an hour later. I'm not anything above that. So it doesn't have exceedingly great directions. It says remove lid and heat to an internal temperature of 165. Well, I do not have a thermometer. So we're going to go for 45 minutes. And if it feels nice and hot to me, we're going to eat it. If it doesn't feel nice and hot, we're going to wait, another 15 or 20. Okay, so when I finish this up, I'm going to go ahead and post this video because it's just been a week where I just couldn't get stuff done. I was hoping to show you more little snippets of my everyday life, but that didn't happen. So tomorrow on Friday, if all goes as planned, I'll be going to the mini distribution. That is just mostly produce and bread, though sometimes they do have meals like the one I'm serving today. And that's it, I think. Yeah. Okay, so at least there'll be 2. This one and one more coming within 48 hours. That should hold you guys until I get back. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Ta-ta. Okay, my friends, this is dinner tonight. It smells really good. It's mashed potatoes, meatloaf, and green beans. And I am going to serve a plate up to Grandma. And then Addie and I are going to eat. And then after I eat, I'm going to go play with the chickens with Grandma. She's kind of just had most of the day to herself. Mostly because I just do not feel well. So there it is. Dinner is served, people. Okay, well, you made it to the end. Thank you so much. I want you all to remember that real life is messy. Real life can take you by surprise, and we just have to get through it and be happy and thankful for the good things in our life. So I hope that there are good things in your life, and I hope that if you have something difficult, that you are able to power through it. Okay? You can do it. All right? You can do it. Whatever it is, you can do it. And so can I. All right. I will see you in the next video. And I might be wearing the same thing I'm wearing today, only my shirt, which is absolutely filthy because I've been doing all kinds of messy jobs, will be clean in that video. All right? Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.